Okay, so now that you made sure that it's all looking good and it's working, I just want to add a couple little pizzazzy things, if you will. I just want to add the ability to apply some extra code to some areas just to kind of make it look a little better, right? So that's what we're going to do in this one. All right. So right off the bat, I have I want to. So let's say I want to go here and I want to highlight this drab text, right? So we were putting emphasis on things, and I could actually go up here and target like put EM for my selector, and then put whatever, and then put that down here, and I could remove even the italicizing of it or the obliqueness of it. But let's say I don't want to do any of that. Like I'm not doing that. I just want to grab this. I can't do this. I just want to show you. You can't write a div around it because div is what we call a block level tag or block level element. Okay. So what'll happen is I'm just going to save this so you can see when I go to preview this. Okay. When I go to preview this, what you're going to end up getting is this. Let's bring this back over here. And if I scroll down, you're going to get this. Notice that what happened was it took its drab and it started on a new line, because divs are like, if I made something a P or an H1, it will start on a new line every time you make it. So let's say you want to target something, like I want to target this no, but I don't want it to start on a new line, like meaning like hitting enter. I just want it to stay where it is. You want to use instead a span. Okay. So, what's that? So what we're going to do is in front of this drab, just go ahead and write span. And then you can just put the closing span. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to target it. So I'm just going to do, I just need a way to select it. So I'm just going to do an ID. And we'll just call it drab text, not draw text. Don't know about that. Drab text. So I'll be able to target this specific word in this line. And it won't pull it out of regular flow. It'll just keep going the direction that it's going in currently. Okay. So let's make another thing where I want to add to the word inspirational right here. So I want to add the word inspirational. I just want to highlight it. So I'm just going to add a span there as well. Span. Okay. Span, and then we'll just give it not an ID. I'm actually going to put this on multiples. So we're going to do a class this time. Class equals quotes, space, like that. Okay, so there's the opening and closing. Let's put this on the other side of it. I'm going to expand this so you can see a little bit better, because I don't like the way that it's entering the new line here. I want it to. Sorry, I'm trying to. I got an idea. Let's do Control plus. Nope. Let's do Control minus. There we go. I just want you to see that it's all in one line, because it was like entering it on a new line. That wasn't very useful. So anyway, it's going to say span class equals, and then I'll just put the. I'm just going to go ahead and do. What did I put on it? Sorry, hang on a second. I don't remember what I put. Highlight. Okay, so we're just going to put HI. Capital LITE. So I'm going to make a class called highlight, and basically anything that has this class on it will highlight. We'll change the color of it. Okay. So I want to apply it to there, and then I also wanted to put it on none. Now I could, inside of my strong, write a span on either, put the opening and closing on either side of it. I could also put span before the strong and after it, or I could just do this. I'll just add that same class, highlight, to there. Right? Because this already has a tag on it, so I don't need to put a span on there, because I have a way of targeting it through the strong. So that's actually not going to be quite as necessary. Okay, so you can apply classes to different types of things. You can do whatever you want. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do Control plus again, so it's nice and big for you guys. And I'm going to scroll up to the top here. So I've added my span to my two elements, and then I just added the class highlight to my strong. And I'm just going to go up here, and I'm just going to apply them. So first it was the drab text, but that was an ID. So it's going to be $, drab text, like that. Okay. And then it is just color. And I just wrote brown because I was lazy. And then the other thing, what was it? What else did I do? Oh, font weight. I'm just going to do font hyphen weight, and I just wrote bold, like that. Great. And now let's do the class dot highlight. Make sure, notice that I did lowercase. This is called camel case, but I did lowercase first, then in uppercase for each subsequent word. Has to be exactly the same as what is down there. Okay. If you didn't do caps on the bottom, then don't do caps up here. So on and so forth. That's be exactly the same. Okay, so this will be highlight, and we're just going to do color. And again, I was lazy and just wrote orange. And then the font weight, hyphen weight. And this time, you'll notice that there's bold, bolder, inherent, there's lighter, normal. You probably get an idea of what those are. The numbers actually are the same thing, but you can see you have more resolution with it. So if I do 900, that's basically as bold as it gets. And then 100 would be as light as it gets. So I just did 700, so it's probably going to look about the same as just regular old bold, but, you know, it's just supposed to be more particular. Okay, then we'll just do font size. Okay, oops, and 24px. Like that. And someone's yelling outside, which is very peculiar. And let's see, I think that was all that I did. Okay, good. So go ahead and save that, and then you're good to go to the next slide.